Okay, hey everyone, welcome to the Orange Weekly Backstage show on YouTube. If you're watching this for the first time, whether we're live or this is, pre-recorded, we just kind of hang around, talk about BS and whatever. Sometimes it includes football, sometimes not. But it's our chance to hang out with you all, so grab a drink. Just make sure you drink responsibly. Gotta say that. And, have fun. But, David, how you doing?
Okay, I'm looking at my fantasy matchup versus Rob this week, and
Yeah.
the computer likes my chances, but
Clayton?
John Clayton, thanks for coming. He took down John last week, and John beat the pants off of me in week 1. So
yeah,
we will see. We will see. It's Justin Jefferson. John's team goes as Justin Jefferson goes this year, so we will see how that goes for them.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I still have to. I'll be paying into the league at some point. I promise you'll get some money from me this year.
Okay,
that'll be a thing.
Very nice.
Thing. But I don't know. What are you doing?
Hey, David.
Yo.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too. Happy birthday, John.
John.
Justin Jefferson giving me 10 points. Yeah.
Listen, you hang 190 on me in week 1. I'm not allowed to say anything. Yeah, all right. You got Correct. Justin Jefferson problems.
Correct.
That's
and Jamar Chase. How do you get the 2 and 3 wide receivers in the league?
That's true. Are the Bengals a fraud? What's going on with the Bengals?
I'd rather be a Broncos fan right now than a Bengals fan. I'll tell you that right now.
Interesting.
Hot take of the first 2 minutes.
It's a take. I'm the more I think about it, the less hot of a take I think it is.
I think it's pretty straightforward. They tried to lose the game against the Steelers and they succeeded.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, and then Cooper Rush beat him. You got cooped.
Oof. What about I know you guys talked about it in the show. Tua, Carson Wentz, Joe Flacco, top 3 quarterbacks in the league right now. Is that not ridiculous?
I'm buying in. If I'm buying into any of them, I'm buying into Tua. Carson Wentz, definitely not. That's gonna go balls up.
Joe Flacco's above Carson Wentz in your mind?
Just because I don't think. No, not from I expect more success from him, but he is above Carson Wentz in my mind, just in that it's more batshit crazy to me that Joe Flacco is doing it than Carson Wentz is doing it. Because I fully expect Carson Wentz can be that quarterback for 6 games out of the 18 games this year, and for the rest, I think he's going to be Carson Wentz. So
that's fair.
Hot takes. Hot takes.
There's some takes. Take this, take that.
My cheeks are hot takes. Look at these. They're so red.
They don't look very red.
It's that.
It's because you kept touching them.
Yeah. The ring light.
I think it's the watered down wine. It's coming to your head.
Hey, I just pulled from my freezer whiskey, so y'all are in for it now.
Now we're talking. Wow.
They make these things called ice cubes. I don't know if you've heard.
It actually makes the whiskey better. Just like one it unlocks the flavor.
Oh yes, please tell me how to drink whiskey, you
It's
guys.
unlocking
I'm
the
not
flavor.
17 years older than all of y'all.
How old do you think we are?
21 and a half.
Wow, and a half.
I mean, maturity-wise, yeah, at best, but...
Speak for yourself, Kevin. Jeez. Just because you're the height of a
That's
21
true.
and a half.
That's true.
No, I just wanted to amp it up a little bit. I didn't need to just sit here with a sipper though. Now it just.
David, we need to unlock your inner child.
Ayla, as usual, I just think you should do whatever makes you happy.
Oh yeah, me. I know. I have a really hard time doing that. So thanks for the advice, John.
Yeah, I know. I think sometimes you need to remind. I don't think you try and do that enough.
Yeah, I do live, I'm kind of a wallflower and, do everything for everybody else.
What do you guys
think? Definitely.
Over, under on 12? My maturity
12, a little bit older.
Okay, like 15?
Say maybe.
14. Well,
I was going to say 14 too.
Yeah, I'll put your over under at 14 and a half.
Okay.
Like prepubescent.
John, what do you think, man?
I'll give you over. You seem like
Okay.
more than 12 years old to me.
Okay.
Yeah, you seem more than
Jared,
12.
Maturity level. What's the over under on 12 years old for me?
For you?
Yeah.
David and I said 14.
I don't know. No, it's older. You have the maturity level to understand, but the maturity level to not like get consequences. So I'll put you at like a fresh 19-year-old like college freshman. That's where I put your maturity level at.
That's almost more dangerous than a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that,
I'm free to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I'm an
just gonna
adult,
do what I
guy.
want.
I'm an adult.
I can
Yeah.
smoke.
Here's tequila.
Not anymore,
angel
right?
cake.
Isn't it 21?
It might be. I don't know.
Fried tequila. If you guys haven't had fried tequila,
Oh,
Don't.
fried tequila? That sounds
It
it is so good, but it is so terrible.
And that was
You
6
would
years
die.
ago. I still
can't do
remember
it.
that was probably the worst hangover I've ever had, and that was
Tequila-
6 years ago.
That was my first 2-day hangover. Yep. Yeah, so you take angel food cake, dip it in tequila, and then fry it. And it fries off most of the
Oh,
alcohol.
you did say fried tequila. Oh God,
Yeah,
I was
tequila.
like,
Yeah.
I thought you
And
were.
then-
I thought it was like a brand. I was
No.
like,
And then you
no.
serve it all sexy like, and you put it in people's mouths like,
Yeah.
Like this.
oh yeah,
and-
I can totally see Kev
With some
doing
powdered
that for
sugar?
sure.
yeah.
You feeding people cake, Jared?
No, I was fed cake. It was great.
By Kevin.
Don't,
By Kevin.
Once you had a few pieces.
Why don't
were
you take
feeding
this
people
with my
no problem.
strong hand?
Yeah.
Did you stoop, or did he get like a box?
I got a box. I
Okay.
stood up. I had a reach. But, you know.
Kevin,
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm curious. You said this was your first 2-day hangover. How many 2-day hangovers have you had since?
Yeah,
Ah,
since
few.
then.
A few.
None.
Is it over under 12?
It's under 12.
Just go back to that
Yeah.
number.
I don't even
That-
talk
that-
about
is
my
that why your
first
number's
2-day
11?
hungover. You guys were
No,
probably
this is
in
when I
elementary
graduated.
school the first time I was hungover.
Again, you're like
Because
3
I'm
years older
old.
than me.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you're like 3.5 years older than me. But okay.
Would we even been in high school together? I graduated in
Yeah.
03.
Yeah.
We would have just missed each other.
No.
Would've
You
Yeah,
guys would have been in
each other.
8th grade, right? You wouldn't even have
Yeah.
been like, oh,
Ninth
she's
grade.
a cool, hot senior. Like, no,
No,
I would
8th
have missed
grade.
y'all.
Well, I would have
Eighth
still
grade.
said that, but we
Yeah.
wouldn't have like.
We graduated in
I thought-
07.
No, we were in.
2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, Jared.
Hold on.
Get it? Find it? Jared has to get his-
Calculator?
No, his
No.
his
Abacus?
yes, his asbestos.
Is asparagus?
Yes.
Ugh.
Antagonist.
Asparagus?
There you go.
Spaghetti.
And tragagus?
There. See, we would have been seniors.
You
or
got
we
me
would
even
have been,
older than Rob. Shit.
Yeah, but it's the birthdays line up weird. Some of us were born
Ayla,
in
you don't look a
April,
day
it's
over
the whole
23.
I have my
half?
protagonist.
and a half.
Your protagonist.
Don't get it.
Okay. Hey,
I
are
need
we
2
mathematically
blues,
eliminated from
a
the playoffs?
yellow, a white, and 3 greens.
What's it say, Jared?
3 greens.
Look at the.
Count-
You're going
count is
backwards
off.
as well.
The
You
count
go
is
forward
up.
and backwards.
What,
I was-
Jared? I need results.
No, because
Young
mine
man.
was
Young
mine
man.
was so
Can't rush
easy.
perfection.
My school was easy to line up because I started every grade that I started, like in elementary school and middle school, like 3rd grade was 93 to 94. 6th grade was 96 to 97. So I know exactly what year I went to school. So my 9th grade year, I started in 99. And then they, got a little wonky after that, but I know when I graduated. So
Okay.
it was pretty easy. Yeah.
How does
well, I
that
just-
affect your
So
math
this-
there, Jared?
This
Huh.
this top row is how old Ayla is.
Okay.
Is there 75 buttons there?
And then I think this is the year we graduated high school, which is sometime in 2000 era.
Thank you.
And then
That's
green is
sweet. Just wait till I get skinny and all my wrinkles come in. I didn't start wrinkly because I'm pudgy right now.
There's a lot
yellow,
of nonsense happening right now.
This white.
What's
is-
John,
that one? Yeah.
Did
That's what
you?
happens when I drink
gonna-
freezer whiskey.
Fair enough.
Jared just
I want to. I
on the
want to
floor
clip
now.
that right there. Just Jared. Just.
I know. I wish I could have screenshotted that. I'll go back and screenshot that one.
I mean, we're
I got-
recording.
Clayton.
I have to make sure I didn't ruin it
Bye,
because if I did, my
Clayton.
daughter will be really mad at me and I'll never
Hi,
live it down.
Clayton.
Spent
Have a good night,
$5
Clayton.
Another one.
Have you ever
Good night,
had?
Clayton.
Do you ever get one of those things like with the wires and the little wooden blocks
Yeah.
that every doctor's office has? Do you have one of those, Jared?
I have it upstairs
Oh
in
my
my
God,
house.
you gotta,
Yeah.
man! I'll still play with one of those. John, did you
Yeah.
go to school?
And we say David's not the
Oh,
only
that was
one.
good. That was David. That was good.
That was
The transition was
a
on point.
That was
Like,
a
I can't even be mad at you. That was
Wait, Kevin.
perfect.
He
I
didn't
can
need the
appreciate
in classes,
you
Kev.
just that on point. And it just, that was perfect.
Thank you.
I have no response for you. That was that good. And
That's
that's
good.
rare. That is so rare.
It was the way you said it. It was the perfect
Responsory.
inflection. Did you
Did you say
also go to
responsory?
school?
That was impressive.
Woo.
I'll drink for that one, David.
That's it. I peaked. That's all I've got for the rest of the. Now,
Done.
I'm
that's
just
it.
glad you're proud of yourself. 'Cause
Uh-oh.
You should
Here
be.
come the tears.
Yeah, no, it's like my fantasy
God.
team this year. I scored 197 points this week. That'll be it for me. That's
That'll
That's
be
it.
yep.
You-
Week
Did you
two.
really?
Two.
Holy.
Yeah, no. If I had scored this many against John last week, I would have beaten him. But no, that's
But you
fine.
didn't.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't come close. You curb stomped me, and it hurt a lot.
It's okay. This was a rough week. for me.
Humbling, I would say. I say that, but Rob's
Humbling.
gonna do it to me too.
Humbling.
If I would have even had my other defense in, I would have had 25 more points. I would have been right up there with you, buddy.
You know, I take fantasy very serious, Ayla, and the fact that you say my other defense makes me sad.
I know, because I always think about a bye week already, and I pick my kicker first just to throw y'all off.
Yeah.
It's
It works.
strategery, okay?
It's good
It worked.
teachery.
Look who beat the Dandino brothers,
Yeah.
both of them already.
So when
Who's
people question how do
2-0?
you get
At
both
the top
Jamar
of-
Chase and Justin Jefferson, it's because we have people taking kickers in the first round.
Yep, exactly.
How many
Well,
points
you
did they have?
All
this
I
last
gotta
week?
say is, you're welcome.
Like, if
You're
you add them
welcome.
I
up.
appreciate that.
Mhm.
It was a rough week, David. All right, we established that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't all be winners. It's a 17-game week, a 17-game season. That's what
Yes, it is.
It is.
17-game week.
It is. Yeah.
What
okay.
was that
All right,
school? What was
Ayla,
that school
okay,
answer again?
Vocabulary police. I
The
get
whole
it.
school. Did you also go to school, John?
The schools?
Oh,
Speaking of, I drove by Ayla's high school the other day,
that's
and I wanted to get some spray paint and be like,
Why am I not surprised that
and
Kevin's
be
driving
like,
by high school?
Ayla was
yeah. Mhm. Yeah,
she went
that's
to Air
weird.
Academy High. She was at Air
Kevin,
Academy High.
Kevin,
was
I thought
driving around
you were
for my
banned.
reunion.
I thought you were banned within 10
I thought you had to
miles
be
of the
like
closest.
200 feet away.
Yeah, there's pictures
Well,
of
that's-
you.
I
on
didn't
bulletin
tag
boards.
school.
That's why he didn't
Because I
stop,
ran.
you guys.
That's what we call self-incriminating evidence there.
PTA meetings have been about you.
Yeah, probably. Many a PTA meeting have been about me.
Oh,
That-
I can't wait to join PTA. I'm gonna be like,
Oh God, can you imagine Ayla just with the little bit of that watered down wine at the back of the
Yeah.
PTA meeting?
Here's
And then-
how I see this playing out. I
you
see
mean my
Kevin.
hydro flask?
Well, and then no, that's the thing. You'll
That's
have
what
the
I was
little
about
bit
to
of
say.
that
It's gonna be
freezer
one of those
whiskey in the
giant
first
hydro
two.
flasks, making her look like all fit, and that she's drinking a bunch of water, and she's gonna roll in, being like, "This is box wine, bitches," and
and it's gonna go off.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick up for the I'll be the one like sticking up for teachers. Like, y'all parents need to be quiet and tone your little bratty kids down and have them listen to teachers.
Ayla will catch you outside after.
Let's go back to the 90s, y'all. Quit it.
Oh, Ayla will smack down like.
Ayla will go. Ayla will go. If somebody wants to
Ayla
get
will go
fresh,
ham.
Ayla will go.
Yep.
Well,
It's scary.
yeah, probably.
Kevin looks like the person that would be leading the PTA meeting, and Ayla looks like the person that'd be at the back just talking shit and not quiet.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
That tracks. Yeah.
Except
Kevin's not leading it though. He's off to the side. He's like the vice principal that doesn't say anything.
No, he's like the
really
secretary.
good
He's just taking the notes for it. Like I'll definitely be VP of PTA. Like I won't be quite in charge, but I still want to like be part of being in charge.
He wants to have the illusion of authority, whether he actually has authority. If he had authority, that would come with responsibilities, and that's not. Yeah.
I've got the notes. I've got the notes from last week, you guys.
Responsibilities. I don't like responsibilities.
It's kind of like
you're onto something here. Kevin's taking notes, and then Jerry's there being PC principal from South Park.
PC principal.
It's a lot like how the show works, actually. If you think about it, it's pretty similar to the upper echelons of the show.
It's a good point, David.
Yeah, Kevin really more of a figurehead, I think.
Fact.
I'm definitely not even close to VP.
Well, but I don't think there's neither any brains behind the throne nor really a throne, if you think about it.
You know what?
There's
a Tiara. There's a
lot of brawn behind the throne. You know what I'm saying?
Either put them away or take them all the way out.
So to speak.
This T-shirt's really big. It's hard to
take it off.
I think it's time we give
Kevin's really good at ordering sizes.
What kind of promotion are we? Wait, what?
I think we should promote Ayla to Orange Weekly VP.
Or, yeah. I mean,
I don't need the title of it.
Exactly.
As senior editor, I have to agree. I think it's time to put some good leadership at the top of this company. And since we don't have any of that, Ayla will do.
I do come up with good ideas. I did like I'm enthusiastic. I have a couple things going, but like I don't know if I need the title.
Why does it feel like you're running for like high school secretary? Like like high school class secretary is what you feel like you're running for now. Like, yeah, I kind of want it, but I really don't, guys. Like I'm too cool.
Secretary is too much writing for me. Just like put me into the. I don't want to take the note. I don't want to pay attention that hard.
As a secretary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's my husband.
Okay. There's another VP vote. Okay. And so Jared and I are co-presidents and founders and CEOs.
Ayla's VP.
And then
is that just because you guys need a woman vice president? Are you using me for the woman card for this? Okay.
No, you have the skills and passion necessary to do well in this job.
Which takes
I do try and get us like weird involvement stuff. The connection in games, that kind of stuff I'm really into. Like, oh my gosh.
Perfect.
I wish I would have gotten the field passes for the Seattle game that they were giving away at the tailgate party that we went to. But I was hammered. I kept going up to Steve Atwater. I probably said this last week. I kept going up to Steve Atwater. I was like, can I get a drink of Atwater?
At least it's not embarrassing.
Well, it's funny.
It's embarrassing if I did it.
Your video with Miles is just hilarious because you're like, you are so gone at that point. Like Broncos country, let's ride. Like Miles is he's a mascot.
It was probably a she in there, like.
You can't see emotion, and I saw bored in Miles.
No, Miles had fun the entire time. Miles had fun the entire time. P.S. That's not my phone.
Yeah, who's doing that?
Next to their
it's not
mic.
mine.
Jared,
not mine.
Why are we doing that? What do we?
I'm always at work, man.
Let's act like we've been on the radio before. That's all I'm trying to say.
Let's act like we've been.
Let's. What you eating? What are we snacking on?
Salami.
It's good snack.
Just pieces of meat.
Salami.
Putting the meat in your mouth.
Not even anything classy, just literally pieces of meat.
I'll tell you, as a kid, I liked that combination of pure salami, like Jared's eating, with limeade.
Did you do it off the stick, though, or like the slices? Like, you know how you can get like the big salami hunk?
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
gosh, they're like
No, I
it's like
don't
a
know that.
gigantic. It's like a
Some
gigantic.
of us had very different childhoods than you, Ayla.
On a stick?
You had salami on a stick.
Tell us about the
childhood.
salami
Yeah.
stick you used to eat all the time.
Have you ever gone to a real deli, or do you
I
guys
see
just
what you're
buy
saying now. No, I
pre-sliced
see what
Again,
you're
meat
I had
saying now.
all the
bologna as a
time?
child.
No, so it's not what you're not suggesting. It's like on a stick corn dog
It's
style.
not like a
You're
corn
saying.
dog. No,
Okay.
no.
No, it's like the
No,
big
it's like summer
slab,
sausage
the big
style.
roll
But
of
now
salami.
I have
Yeah,
an
okay.
idea to take a
Yeah.
piece of that, batter it, and deep fry it and sell it, and I might make millions. Thanks, David.
I mean, do it in America and make millions. Go to Italy and get beaten to death. So just be careful.
With the stick.
Right, with the stick. Like there'll be a gouging, and
What is this?
she's gone, and you'll never
Use
nobody.
that
will
accent,
find
too.
you.
They'll love it.
Yeah, no, that's really gonna go over super well.
I just won't talk there. I'm just gonna be like,
That's gonna help a lot. That's gonna get you where you want to go for sure.
will be.
But
I'll just say, I'm not American, y'all.
that'll
American.
convince
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I think that's the best solution that we've come up with. Yeah.
So Jared, what are you drinking? What's that dark? Is it a beer of some kind?
I want meat.
No,
Is it?
it is
So-
the basics.
Coke and
Okay.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Class.
Oh yeah.
We were-
No,
your
saw
daughter- Your wife gave your daughter a little of the Coke, and we were concerned that you had already pre-mixed some rum into it, but you had not.
Yes.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Which, I mean, whatever. Start them young. You know?
Mm-hmm.
might
What
calm
else?
her down. Might calm her
Yeah.
down. I don't know.
Just a little whiskey on the gums right before bed. Boom. Lights out. Not a problem.
Kevin, this might be why you don't have kids. I'm just gonna throw that.
Yeah,
out
there's definitely a reason.
Might also explain some things height wise. Yeah, doesn't that
turned
stunt?
out fine.
Doesn't that stunt
I'm
your
a little
growth?
short, but whatever.
Alcohol and coffee doesn't that?
3'5".
Is that gonna? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. If somebody
And a
wanted
half.
to if somebody wanted to
And a
swallow
half.
you, they could.
That sounded dirty.
Yeah. Now
Oh,
I stand by it.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Kevin liked it.
Yeah. Kevin did do it.
Oh, he's crying. Look, he's got David tears. Look at
Yeah.
them. Tear buddy.
Anyway.
Crying
here.
out the same joke.
Come here and let me swaddle you, tear buddy.
Sounds good. I'll let you swallow me whenever.
in the cat carrier.
Yeah, exactly. I'll swaddle you and I'll put you in your cat carrier so you can peek out and look at the
Can it
land.
be orange and blue?
We'll see. Maybe the company makes it in custom color combinations, and maybe that's an extra $1 fee for like $50, and I
You
can't.
might have to skip an improv class.
Right? Yeah,
you
Kev,
have to
we're
skip
gonna.
that improv.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut those
Yeah,
improv.
I like how
lessons
you guys had
out.
no idea where I was going with that until.
Well,
No
that
clue.
That might have to do with how poor the improv was.
Yeah,
you
it was really roundabout way to get
Part
to
of
a
the joke.
point where
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
think
trying to-
we've ever
Guys,
I
I'm
don't think
trying
we've
to
ever
be
begged
funny.
for money. Yeah, guys, I'm not funny and I want to pay to be funny. So here's my ad read. Is what you said.
Yeah. And it got you guys to laugh. So I'll take it.
I'll be honest with you guys. It's rare that I know where Kevin's going with things.
I mean,
Put that out there.
yeah, it's a reasonable point.
Because I think outside the box.
Yeah.
Not just outside the box.
Outside the cat box.
Well, that's it. It's like
Outside
a
the
cat.
box.
If there was ever a program where no one on the show except Kevin knew when the ad read was going to be, this is that show. It's like, speaking of other, and as soon as he says speaking of, that's when you know he's taking a direction. But if you're not paying attention to those two words, you're screwed. And all of a sudden you're halfway in a commercial and you're like, what the hell's going on?
I didn't know I had to tell.
That's what that's what they taught on the first day of improv class. If you say speaking
Oh, I
of,
missed that.
you can
I missed
transition
that.
from anything to anything
anything.
else. It's fine that way.
See, I missed
Yeah.
that day. But now that I know I have to tell, I have to stop that. So I didn't know, but now I'm never going to do
Just
that
don't
again.
play poker. You're like, speaking of a good hand.
Oh, I don't play. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of a good hand, yeah, I don't have one.
Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't play poker.
I do want to know though when we're going to get OnlyFans to sponsor the Backstage. I feel
as
like
soon
we
as
can give
Jared
shout-outs now.
starts
As soon as
posting more
Jared actually
content.
takes his shirt off.
Yeah, for God's sake, Jared, your shirt's, it's been half an hour almost. The shirt's still on. Do people have questions? I have questions.
The other question is,
Yeah,
we
keep
didn't
your
get your
shirt on.
final take there, David. So I think it's time for you to share your thoughts.
At this point, it feels like a disservice to Cam Fleming. I just wanted to shout out Cam Fleming.
Okay.
He was one of the highest graded PFF players this week. He played really well against the Seahawks for a guy, like we didn't really want, we were all kind of questioning like Cam Fleming's place on the team a little bit, I think, when the depth chart came out, and he's been super solid. So,
I like it. I like it.
Stability at right tackle. Yeah, he played better. He played better.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's probably gonna have to play again next week.
He's definitely playing again next week. Miners is out for another 3 weeks.
That was a very serious take,
You
David.
can put
As
on there.
Jared's shoving another piece of salami in his mouth and ziplogging the bag and putting it in front of the camera.
See, at least he ziplocked the bag. He has that self-control, but the other side of that coin is it's just a Ziploc bag. It can be.
And at least the
It's a
Ziploc
Ziploc
isn't
bag,
broken
literally,
yet.
right?
I don't know if you've seen a Ziploc bag, David.
Yeah, no, you can just pop it right back open again. Yeah, that's true.
And if it
Depending
gets
on how
stuck,
drunk I get, you might see the second half of this show might be you guys talking while I fight with the Ziploc bag.
Yeah,
My husband breaks all those
drinking.
friggin' Ziploc bags. It makes me so mad. I've got so many stupid
How does he
clippy things
break 'em?
because it's
Like
that's
this, you
what
just go
I
roar.
big Ziploc
Yes,
bag?
yeah.
Who does
Yes, or containers that have a Ziploc
It's just-
built into it, and it's not the one with the slider. Those are easy.
You
don't
don't
have
use
to
a
be
slider.
like
You
he's-
use your fingers as the slider.
Tell me how to use that.
Your
I
fingers can be
do.
the slider.
I'll tell
I know
you.
this.
I'll
I
tell you
that
how-
to my husband. His fingers are not
I've
the
never
slider.
known
He's
anyone
like a
break the Ziploc bag.
ah.
He wants to prove to you how strong he is. That's all it is. It's a subconscious.
Yeah, I think
Like,
this.
hey,
think he's trying
I
to
need
run
to.
up.
I need to
I'm
make
so
sure
glad-
my wife knows
You know what?
how.
Thanks,
how
Kev.
strong
I
I
have a
am.
totally different. I'm gonna thank him every time
Okay.
now and be like,
You should.
"Oh my God, you're
You
so
should.
strong! I
This
can't
is
believe
And
exactly
if
how
that's,
you
it'll
should
stop.
address it,
No,
yeah.
if you do that, it'll stop because it'll be like, oh, I don't have this subconscious urge to constantly prove how strong I am. So, psychologist here,
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh.
He does have a
Does he
degree in a
notice-
useless major, so
What does he do to the bag that you still can't use it after he quote unquote breaks it?
Well, I have to use a little clippy after that, which is annoying because I only have a couple.
I'm just
of
wondering
them.
what he's doing that you still can't close it. How is he?
Like breaks it. I don't know. He breaks it
going down the
so
middle?
that the seal doesn't adhere to the
he
side.
takes
anymore.
scissors and just cuts it.
Yeah, I feel like he's
Yeah.
just fucking with you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think I
I
can
know he's a
expand.
little passive aggressive, so I would. Yeah, it's probably just fucking with me.
I think I can expand a little bit here. I have a problem sometimes with the resealable shredded cheese bag you get at the grocery store.
Yes.
What I end up doing is I open the bag so that both of the sides of the Ziploc thing get torn to one side of the bag. So it gets torn off the side of the inner side of the plastic bag. So it's sealed together, but the bag doesn't actually seal anymore because it's detached.
I feel like
from that side of the bag.
David and I
Do you grab
both
it from the
buy.
top and pull open, or do you grab it from
brand
the
name
sides and pull out?
Are you
Sometimes
buying
both.
cheese
Kevin.
from the dollar store? Like, how are we buying our cheese? Like, where are we?
Listen, I'm not blaming the package. I'm willing to say it's user error, but that's
Okay.
what happens
Yeah,
sometimes.
I think we're all willing to say
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we're all willing to say that it's very not difficult
The cheese
to just
is
open.
the same quality. It's just the bag is different, you guys. Okay.
I want this to be my last statement on this subject, but Ayla, if you're eating sticks of salami, can't you just afford the better Ziploc bags?
I don't eat salami anymore. I was talking about my childhood.
I kind of want deep fried salami now. I think
I know. I think we should try it. I'll try it. I'll
You
try
can
it.
deep fry anything.
Well, I'll try making it
Yeah,
and
how
I'll
do you
serve it to other
bread it?
people and tell you
What do
how
you mean?
it
How
goes.
do you bread it? You dip it in
bread
batter like a
anything.
corn dog.
Yeah.
Dip it in batter.
You can fry chocolate bars. Like there's a way to fry anything.
anything. There's a guy who does it on TikTok. He fries everything.
I think.
Which
deep
I
fried
gotta
salami
admit,
could
I
be
finally
Jared's
caved
OnlyFans
and got
name.
Tic Tac.
TikTok.
So I'm a Tic
Yeah, we
Tacer
could do
now.
That is the most underrated comment of the night, John. I love it.
Thank you. I think you're the only one that heard it, so that's good.
What did you say? I didn't even
Thank
hear
you. I
what he said.
appreciate it.
I said I think deep fried salami could be Jared's OnlyFans name.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deep fried salami.
Well, it is now.
It is now.
I don't know how much I have to pay to change my OnlyFans name, but yeah, I'll change it now.
It's like $5.
Make your
Okay.
fans pay for it. That's where you have them in the first place.
Yeah, that's why you have them. Make them pay for it.
David, me and you both know you and Kev are the only two fans, so I need you guys to pay for this.
So
Kev's busy paying for improv classes right now.
Yeah, Kev's
Well, no, that's
spending
what
all his
the
money on
ad
improv
reads.
classes. David's over here buying cheap cheese,
Hey,
and
investing
I'm
in
lonely
your-
on OnlyFans.
I am sorry.
Well,
You're on
you
Lonely
only
Fans?
have
OnlyFans, okay.
Lonely fans.
Jared, once
That's an
Kevin
idea
starts
right there.
paying me more than $10 per article, I'll be able to get you some tips. I promise. It's gonna.
You're
be
already at
He's getting
$5.
$10 an article.
No,
already
I'm
at
only.
5.
I know. I'm just saying.
Wait, David, is it just a tip?
Exactly. I don't know. We'll have to find out, Jared.
Are they gel tips for the earbuds?
No, they're
How
gel
about the
tips.
gel tips, Jared?
They're gel tips, but they're not for the earbuds.
That one broke my
Oh
heart.
my god, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So let's see.
Oh my goodness.
David, you're going to the Jets game. We got to
am.
get. I thought you said you were going to go to the Jets game.
I said I was going to investigate going to the Jets game. That's not
Come
the same
on,
thing.
just do
Man,
it.
I'm so sad.
then
My
Ayla's
my
gonna fly
guys
out.
group, my guys group got me to invited me. They're going to the freaking Raiders game, and I can't because I work weekends now. It's my group that I went when I would go down to San Diego, like, and I'm the token girl on their trip.
Gotcha.
How often?
Well, then go to the Thursday night game. Fly out for that.
I can't. I'm like, I can't. Like, I got my one game in this year. I think that's
Oh, that
it.
sucks.
Obviously, this group excluded. How often are you the token girl?
When I was close enough to go, they invite me.
Just in different groups in general.
Oh yeah, I'm usually a token girl because I'm kind of a dude girl. Like, I mean,
A dude girl.
I was
like
always
football?
kind of the girl who hung out with the guys. It's just, I don't know why they like having me around. I was always kind of the
That's because you're
one
awesome.
chick.
I'm the only one in the group that has not met Ayla in person, and I feel personally attacked by that. But I also
that's
want
your
to
fault.
say that I feel like I do feel like
Sorry.
Ayla could probably shotgun a beer faster than all of us.
Yep. I would. Yeah. Yep.
I'm okay with
There's
that.
no lies detected.
Nope.
Yeah.
At this
Yeah.
stage in my
$20
life,
on that. I put money on that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you might look better in a bikini than I do, Jared.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
I'm out.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I've
about
seen
that
it.
One.
it's all right.
Seen it?
It's all
It
right.
wouldn't be the first and it won't be the last time with me in a bikini.
Well,
No, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm always like in a random group of dudes. Yeah, we're not gonna test it right now.
Oh.
Yeah, no, none of
I'll
us
put
are
up,
in that
I'll put up
state.
my old pictures. But I'm serious. By Super Bowl, seriously, guys, if Broncos make it to the Super Bowl, I'll buy us bikinis and put patches on them, and y'all better sit in at least the bikini top.
Yeah.
At least the top.
Well, Orange
You don't
Weekly
need to, you don't
logos.
need to junk out. You don't need to junk out in bottoms. I don't do that either. It's really just the top of the bikini because nobody wears a full bikini to a game. But the top, it was like appropriate in San Diego. It was hot enough. At Pro Bowl in Hawaii, that's where it originated. Like, shout out to my sister for inventing it. Like,
I just said,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, okay.
Where is the
and it
Super
will,
Bowl?
and it will be freezing. It will be hilarious.
Arizona.
Like, well, it's okay.
Wait, Super Bowl's in
But
Arizona this year?
The
Nice.
desert can
That's
be
a
Well,
close-
it
cold.
says Central for all of us, really. That's nice.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah,
kind of
it's
right
everywhere.
You
between,
We're in
guys
the
cost
desert.
us $10,000 to get a ticket.
except for Ayla.
I'll
We can get an
So
Orange
we're
Weekly. We can get an
OnlyFans
Orange
takes off.
Weekly Airbnb.
I'll get somebody to sponsor me from Lonely Fans.
Lonely fans, yeah.
Lonely fans.
If
Yeah,
we
well,
start,
David and Kev are cheap, so I am Lonely Fans.
Jared,
I'll sleep on the floor. That's fine.
I won't. I need a bed. I demand one.
Yeah, you're big enough for a bed. I'm really good. I'll sleep in the bathtub. I think I could do that.
That's
I'm
okay.
cool with
It's
that.
usually
I'll
where
bring my
I end up anyway.
Broncos flag. I just don't even need a blanket. I'll actually have the onesie. Like I just will
This is a
skip
good
from outfit to outfit. I got it.
this is a good
Super
plan.
Bowl, we have to make a pact. Bikinis in Arizona. Even if we don't go to the game, we should
We'll
just
get
like.
on
I'm not going to the game. I'll go to Arizona. I'm not going to the game.
Okay.
I don't have
All
$20,000.
right, John. We'll leave
John
you
and I
back
will
in
drive
our.
down
We'll
together.
leave you back in the hotel room. So.
John
I
David
thought we
and
were
I
getting
will drive down
Airbnb. Now
together.
you're changing your mind.
Oh yeah, Airbnb, whatever.
Yeah, we're getting Airbnb. We're getting a mansion Airbnb, and we're just gonna throw an epic Broncos party, regardless of whether or not we're in the playoffs or in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, what if we're like 6 and
Oh.
10 or 6 and 11 and we just go anyway? Fuck it.
Don't
No,
say that.
don't say that.
No, we're not going to
We are
be
gonna
6
be
and
wearing
11.
this. Maybe not me wearing this, but
Yeah,
the
you're
rest of us are gonna
definitely
be wearing
wearing
Broncos
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
We're wearing it.
And
You're wearing
yeah,
it
we're just
every
gonna
day
party
we're
in our mansion.
there. You're not allowed to wear anything else.
That's gonna smell.
Yeah. Yeah, it will. But
Yeah, it will.
it's worth it for the bit.
Okay, whatever.
Is it?
Yeah, Jared, it is.
Is it though?
I think we've established I'm the witty one here.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're back to you being the witty one.
I don't fucking know.
I just feel like I get a lot of naked Jared comments from David most of these shows, which,
He's been waiting for it again.
I mean, I know we all know the reason why, but it's just, you know,
I can't blame
You
him.
think the bit's dead?
It's
You think
old.
it's done?
It's because John hasn't seen Jared naked. That's if John saw it, you would
What would that
understand
do?
why
How would that change things?
you would want to
It
talk
would.
about it more.
it's like
I
the
mean,
Holy
yeah.
Grail. You don't stop
Hey,
talking
Kevin,
about it
like
once you see it.
I kind of like let Kevin keep talking and see what he has to say about this.
I don't know.
Okay.
This
What
is
am
my
I
first
missing out
time.
there, Kevin?
It's like Michelangelo, Michelangelo's David.
There's-
Jared is just so sculpted and perfect. It's great.
There's not a lot of times that Kevin will make a
David's
great point.
comments seem straight now.
Yeah, no.
Thank
I don't know.
you, David.
I was just
Thank
going to
you,
say,
David.
there's not a lot of times Kevin, I'm going to shatter the illusion here, John, because there's not a lot of times Kevin's making sense. But in this particular instance, I think
Okay, well, I stand corrected.
he's there. He's
Yes.
getting there.
You gotta
Yeah.
respect the tiara.
Yes.
You don't
Respect
have it
Team
yet.
Tiara. Respect
Although
Team Tiara.
I will say the tiara is the visor of fancy headgear. It's got that.
It
open
is like a
top.
visor,
Yeah.
kind of.
Mhm.
You know what
It's
else does,
derivative
David?
from a visor.
Crowns.
Yeah, no, but you know what? You know what a crown has? A closed top with something fancy at the.
Not
at the very-
necessarily. It's
Mhm.
just it's a
No,
closed
no, there
circle.
can be open
A
crowns
tiara
like the
is-
fancy
No.
crowns.
John doesn't know.
Mm.
I think you
Now,
guys
a
proved David's
real
point
crown is
that
something
the
that is
football is the
connected.
crown and the tiara is the visor.
Wait, how?
Mm.
I totally agree with you, John.
Take a look at a crown and take a look at a tiara.
Crowns don't-
Take a look at a
Crowns don't
visor and-
collapse to the top. Crowns are open at the top. They
That's
sit
not true
on
at all.
the head.
No,
They're
no, no.
open at
I'm
the
gonna
top.
No,
look-
there's
I'm looking
two.
up the-
There's
I'm
two
looking up-
kinds of crowns. There's two kinds of crowns. You guys.
Okay. I think
You
she's
ever heard
right.
of
Yeah,
David
there's a dunce cap and then a crown.
Well,
Those
let's
are your
get-
options.
Well, let's get Jared fitted for a dunce cap immediately because it's just on general principles.
Get me a dunce cap with the top just a little poof ball.
No, we're
That's
not
what I
doing
want.
that. No, we're not doing that. We'll do
And I
it.
want it on a string so that cats chase it when I walk around.
Oh,
No, see,
yes.
what we'll do is we'll get a poof ball and we'll slide a visor down onto it, and it is, or not a poof ball, a dunce cap, a big cone dunce cap, and we'll slide a visor down onto it. Yes, until it
And
fits.
you know what'll be super cool is that you could just take the dunce cap off because visors are cool and you have the top to have so much clarity.
And what else is super cool is you can throw more visors onto it like a ring toss game because that's how ridiculous visors are.
Yeah, and then you get to keep extra visors. So, joke's on you, I have more visors.
Great, less visors for other people to wear, and yeah, more. You've already been lost to team visors. Other people can give their habit up. So yes, take them.
Why would you want to give that up?
There's so many reasons. There's so many.
Ayla,
reasons.
did you look up this crown thing?
There's two. I don't have to.
She's
look it
right.
up.
You don't
I
have to look it up.
I have it in my
It's a lot
bank
of
of
time.
knowledge. There's two
Okay.
kinds of
There's
crowns.
two kinds.
There's the full fence around crown, and there's the dome crowns.
Both of those are.
There's two kinds of crowns.
They have open
It
top and
doesn't have
closed
to be
tops.
closed. Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to,
Yeah.
but they have both.
Exactly.
They have both. But
But
let's
Kev-
just say
Kev's definitely ordered a tiara, and
Yeah.
that's the thing.
And-
And the visor and the tiara have in common
It
is
was
they
great.
don't go all the way around. They
It's
well,
kinda
not all the
great.
time. Hmm.
Don't Google closed top crowns. All it talks about is teeth.
That's weird. That's weird.
What's wrong with you?
Domed crowns. There you go.
Oh,
Try that.
no.
Google skills.
Crown is very popular in the teeth world. Royal.
Jared, just now finding out that words sometimes have two meanings.
They can.
Oh yeah, some of them do have closed tops. Most of the cool ones
Look
don't
at
though.
Queen
not
Elizabeth. the
believe
one
us?
that just-
Did you not
Hi.
believe us?
Most of them don't, though. Okay,
You're like,
Jared.
oh, you guys were right. Yeah, of course. We know what we're talking about.
No, Jared doesn't
Yeah, the
believe it
cool
until he
ones-
sees it for himself. If he doesn't think he's wrong,
Yeah, have you met me?
yeah, come on now. Even when he
That's
sees
right.
that he's wrong, he won't go all the way.
The Queen's is more of a tiara-ish, but it could have a teeny bit of a backing. But
Well,
there's
a formal.
I just told you everything that I just Googled. Like,
The Queen also
Queen
has
Elizabeth II crown. Just
Yeah.
do that for me, please.
no. She has several crowns. That's the thing.
Everything
She-
for me
That
when
they
I-
use for
everything-
every single picture.
everything that
The
pops
Domi
up
one.
for my Google search is just Crown Royal. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Crown Royal.
That's
A lot of
weird.
Crown
I wonder
Royal
why.
and teeth crowns.
Look up the crown jewels. Look up the British crown jewels.
Most, yeah.
Is this
I
some
mean,
sort of
there's-
weird thing
there's-
that's gonna pop up that I
No,
don't
it's not a
wanna know
weird
about?
thing that's going to pop
Maybe
up.
it's
Okay.
the the tiara is the princess one. There you go, Kev. So you'll have the princess one, and then
Okay.
there's the queen one and the king one. Maybe that's it.
I'll be like Princess Kenny from South Park. You just call me Princess Kenny.
See, the crown
Okay.
from the British crown jewels has
Okay.
the domey top, and it even has the cross on the very top like a puffball. That's the one that John's thinking of.
That's not like a puffball.
It's
That's
definitely
not
like
at
a puffball.
all like
It's
a
more like a
puffball.
puffball.
Are you
Right.
comparing the cross to a puffball right now? I feel like this is a real
Very
stretch.
sacrilegic.
I don't see any problems.
I see no problem.
No issues detected. No notes for myself. And I'm the editor, so
He has.
When it comes to writing,
yeah.
Yeah, you think
Not
he's
this.
yeah. Oh my gosh, I should have you. Yeah, I love it. He is good with words on paper and speaking them. Like, he's better than speaking than all of us. Like, he doesn't really fumble like we do. We're all but get the good. David's like, here's 7 words for our. There's the
David-
closed
David-
top one.
Ayla, you haven't listened to a lot of the pregame podcast, have you?
Nobody has, Jared. It's fine.
I'm just saying,
Nobody has.
Is
I
that
mean,
more
he-
a puffball or a visor, guys?
That's more of a that closed top one was a puffball. A tiara is more of a visor because they're the princess.
Yeah.
Interesting
okay,
points
yeah.
being made. Interesting points.
Here's a true story. When I was dabbling in stand up, I had a sweet tiara and I would practice my sets at home and wear it. And so I'd have tiara time at home
That's amazing.
in my tiara, doing my jokes to myself in the mirror. It does give you power when you wear it. So I understand your guys' head battle right now. Like, this one makes me feel better. This one makes me feel better. Like, you guys can battle back and forth because there's something about a statement piece. And then there's John, who just has best hair and he doesn't need a hat to cover anything up. Like,
That's also confidence. That's what these guys are lacking, which is fine. You know,
Yeah.
not everyone can be like me. I'm okay with that.
Now you've really
John, if you
upset
want me to
Jared
show you
here.
up with amazing head of hair, I will.
with his daughter.
What?
See,
Wow.
She's got
Also
the
true.
perfect blonde hair.
She's Ayla, did I show you the picture of her with we finally got her to put it up and she looks she's so cute.
She is
She
so
looks
cute.
great.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
I gotta
finish
send
your? Did you finish your prime rib turkey debacle?
Sort of. No, not
it's-
really, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Most of the people that responded for hers was turkey because they were all Canadian, and they have Thanksgiving in October, which is ridiculous, and so they're not sick and tired of turkey by the time it comes to Thanksgiving, or by the time it comes to Christmas, and they're like, oh, turkey's great. You want to do turkey for Christmas? And then the other half, the group that I asked, was all like prime rib or ham. I'll give him that. So I kind of lost because I chose prime rib specifically. I should have chose anything but turkey, because nobody wants turkey on Christmas after you just ate 30 days of leftovers from Thanksgiving.
I'm going to come in with a hot take here that might be one of my hottest of the entire
Wrong.
night. Thank you.
Blocks of
Turkey.
cheese.
Oh,
Just
Kevin,
blocks of
Kevin,
cheese.
your argument isn't even fair. Kevin thinks that there's only one day a year you are allowed to fry a turkey.
No, there's 2. No. You can do it whenever, but there's
Well, why
definitely
don't you
2.
talk
No.
to the? Why don't you
told
talk
me.
to Colonel Sanders about that?
Yeah.
I was about to say, Kevin's over here is like, well, it's the only time you can fry a turkey. It's like the only time, Kevin?
I guess
You
it's-
can't
No,
fry a
no.
turkey literally
I
any
didn't say
other
the
day of the
only
year?
time. I did not say the only time, but I said
And
that is
not
the
everybody
time.
fries their chicken or turkeys, Kevin. What is
But
that?
you
Anyways,
should.
back to the hot take that you just interjected with, Kev. I was waiting for David's answer.
Yeah,
Sorry,
David has a
my
hot
bad.
take here.
My bad.
Turkey is at best. Deep fry it as perfectly as you want to, juicy, whatever you want to say. Turkey is at best a 6 out of 10. At
Prime
best.
Now,
rib's
fried-
disgusting.
fried
is
Prime
like
rib
a
is
9 out
so
of 10.
gross.
Prime rib is wow.
Fried-
Okay, no. Prime rib is
Fried is the way
amazing.
to go.
Prime rib.
Prime rib you can
pri-
have is
No, you see,
Right.
prime rib.
Don't be wrong.
Guys,
You have to drown turkey in gravy to make it edible.
No,
That's-
not if you
Oh,
fry it.
and as
If you
opposed to
fry
just
it properly, you
that
don't need
layer
to.
with it, like
6 out of 10.
I had to like.
You have
I
not had
carved
my
off
fried
the
turkey.
fat on the prime rib, and like then I get 2 bites of food.
guys,
You're coming over for
are we
Thanksgiving.
forgetting in the
Or
Grinch, the Who's in Whoville, 8 roast beast? All right, it's
Yeah.
not a roast turkey, it's a roast beast.
Made-up fictional story.
Ayla,
That's
just
why they're-
because you
No.
haven't had a properly trimmed prime rib with not too much fat on the outside, that's the key. You got to trim it.
I will. Okay, I'll tell
not
that to
a
my
roast turkey, it's
father-in-law
not.
this year. I'll tell
Yeah,
him
that's-
you didn't properly trim this, Rick. Way to
Let
go.
him know I said so. Tell him where to find me. We'll sort it out. Me and Rick are
What do
gonna
you
He'll
think,
be
John?
like, "Oh, I'm so glad I got up
John,
at
we haven't gotten your
midnight
take
to-"
on this because I don't think we're
John's
friends on
just
Facebook
like-
for some reason. No, we are friends on Facebook. You just didn't vote because you're not a good friend.
Correct.
Yeah, that tracks.
I mean, if you guys aren't having Wagyu steak for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, you're doing it wrong. So that's my take.
I'll take that.
Mm.
I'll take that as a win.
It's still
You
the
know
right
what? I
animal.
would concede to that.
Still the
All
right
right,
animal.
All right,
that.
so we know
Not the
that
right animal,
John's
but I can
paying
do
for
it.
the Airbnb for Super
Yep.
Bowl.
Yep.
Mr. Wagyu.
Yeah, he's
Mr.
breakfast, lunch, and
Wagyu
dinner
is
Wagyu
gonna-
steak.
All right, cool.
If you're not eating Wagyu for
Yeah.
3 meals a day, at least 200
Yeah.
days a year, spit in your eye. That's
Hey,
John.
hey, don't worry. I get lazy and cheap
Literally how I
sometimes.
talk to
Sometimes I get
people.
Kobe.
That's my most common
Sometimes.
statement that I say to people.
Isn't
Sometimes I
Kobe-
eat the common people steak, Kobe. Yeah, you know.
Hey, I'll get
I
cheap
wanna know- I
sometimes.
wanna know what
On
the-
Sundays,
what
I
the
get lazy. I
common
get
people-
Kobe beef.
The common
Go
man.
baby. Go baby.
Go baby. Oh, jeez.
All
Well,
right,
about that
so,
time, ladies and gents.
John's paying for the room for
Yes.
Super
Yes.
Bowl. We've all decided. And he's getting us Wagyu lunch, breakfast, and dinner. I'll cook it. I mean, I'll do that for you guys. But
Well, we gotta
And-
ask Ayla though. How do you cook your steaks?
Fair.
medium rare.
I'll take that.
It's got to
I
have a
might go on
nice.
the rare
It's got to have a
side, but yeah.
nice sear, and then juicy insides. Let
Pink
it
in the middle.
rest. Let it rest.
Yeah.
Then we
Yep.
cut it.
It's got to be pink in the middle.
Is there a possibility
it's
that
gotta
we
be
can do a
red in the middle.
backstage, like cooking show where Ayla cooks meat and shows the correct way to cook a steak?
Yeah.
I think so.
It'll be right now. We already have 2 episodes. We have the
If you
steak
want us-
episode,
Yeah.
and then the deep fried salami
Meat
stick. Yeah,
I would watch both
Deep
those
fried
episodes.
salami steak.
I would watch both those episodes for sure.
I deep fry a salami steak for you.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That sounds.
I
so weird.
literally
Why would it sound so weird?
literally just said that.
I'm gonna go.
Why did that sound so weird?
I don't know
Because
what
Kevin
it
said
did.
it.
I said it, and I was like, that sounded weird.
He wanted it to sound weird.
Okay, I wanted it to
Yeah.
sound weird. You're right.
Kevin's like, but it's my cooking show, the Tiara.
Yeah,
I'll share the spotlight with you, Ayla.
it'll be like the Tiara cooking show, and it's just like a close up of Kevin's forehead with his tiara on, and then immediately kicks to Ayla.
Well, that's it. I
That's
mean, if
fair.
they're gonna have Kevin and
That's
Ayla
fair.
in the same shot, you're gonna get a lot of Kevin's forehead. That's all.
Yeah,
I'll stand on, like, a
Ayla's
box or
here.
something.
Kevin's
At
just
my
down here with the
shoulders.
tiara on.
It's like-
Ayla's using the tiara as an armrest.
Yep.
That doesn't.
It's true.
Oof. Oh,
When I met Ayla, she had to like bend down to hug me. It was
I
yeah.
did.
That's true.
No, and I was in regular shoes.
Yeah. I was in my platform shoes.
There was a reason why we put him at the bottom of the shot skis.
Yeah.
You got. Well, I mean, 2 of you were. Well, 3 of you were there. I forgot.
I
about
was
it.
dangling. I was holding it, but I was actually dangling
It was
off the
great.
ground.
Yeah, if we
I
had
decided
Jared
to
there,
make
if
this
we had
better.
Jared there, we would have put him like in the middle, and David and Jared would have held him up.
Me and David on either end. You guys just waterfalling it because you can't reach.
And then and then John, and then John's right there. I'm quite a bit shorter than John though, and then Kevin takes a drop after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm a very average 5'10".
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you were taller than me, but you weren't like taller than me.
Kevin, what was it like to meet Gandalf?
He's a very nice man. He's a very nice man. Santa Claus like almost. He just took me into his big embrace and hugged me. It was great.
Yeah. And then you went on a journey.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
it was an epic journey.
Took a while.
All right,
It
Bilbo.
was. I don't know why I didn't.
Lots of-
just take
lots of
the
traveling.
Eagles. I could have just flown on the Eagles' backs and got there a whole lot quicker,
Yeah.
but I don't know why I didn't do that.
they're not a taxi. They have things to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're busy
It's not.
doing things.
They gave us
No.
they gave us
They're
at the start of the
endangered.
journey. Why didn't they just take us the rest of the way? It would have taken
not-
2 hours.
You're remembering the story wrong, and I
No.
don't have time to nerd out about
I
Tolkien.
know.
I next
I'm
on
just
the
saying.
next backstage, Kev Dan pisses off David about his nerdy Lord of the Rings
Kevin,
knowledge.
Kevin
Yeah.
reenacts The Hobbit? Is that what we're doing next?
Yeah.
I went straight
Let's
back
go.
to Hobbit. Like
Let's
I
go.
just skipped Lord of the like I pre-lorded it. Sorry.
She pre-lorded it. All right, I'm gonna pre-lord it right
Yep.
to bed. Y'all have
It's
a
about that
lovely
time.
night.
Right to bed.
Yep.
Can we just get like a prop Hobbit door and put it in Kevin's room to come out of? Next
You mean his regular?
You mean a
door?
regular sized
He
door
has-
for
he
Kevin?
Has a door. He has a door already, John.
Yeah, I just want to see it though. Can we just see it?
No, hobbits are very secretive, Kevin.
They are. They are. That's why you only see this part of my room because I don't want you to see the rest. You know. Anyway,
Yeah.
cool. For everyone watching, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for
Nobody's
having,
here. Nobody's here.
doing-
Yeah, I don't think anyone's been
There
here
could
for
be
a while.
people
We
watching.
did this. We did this
There
for
could be
us.
people watching.
It probably was about the time that, well, there's actually multiple times. Could have been when Kevin said he could deep fry his salami or whatever he just said.
They're like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
I think it's
Which
before that.
time?
I think
There was-
when he
Yeah.
was talking about Jared and how, yeah, it was weird. But
John and Ayla, I feel like you guys are just at a loss for seeing how cut I am, and I think that on the top row here, we all just understand, and you guys don't, and
Yeah.
it's okay.
No. I can envision
House
it.
party.
Like I got it. I have a good
You
imagination.
can't envision. You
and-
have to see it to really believe.
I
in
mean, you don't
anything.
have to see it, but it doesn't hurt to see it.
It doesn't hurt to see it.
I've
It's
seen
gonna
it.
Once
hurt-
you see
it's
one,
gonna
you see them all.
It's
kind
gonna
of thing.
hurt John to see it. So
Well, it's more like when you
I'm
see
gonna,
if you've
like-
seen Jared once, you've seen him 1,000 times. It's
I'm pretty sure I've seen Jared, but
Have you?
Yeah,
Have
John's
you?
seen Jared.
Have you? Has he? Has he?
As you.
Have you?
Have you
Yes,
ever
yes,
been?
he has.
Hey, John, have you?
Hey,
have you been
Dave,
to
remember that
school?
time we went to the bar and John's sister thought we were gay? Because like everywhere we go, John, like people think we're gay.
Yes,
Are we Are we
See,
not?
that totally reminds me of my brother and his high school friend. Like you've got those
they gay
weird
together?
jokes like that because you're just so close. Oh yeah, no.
Do they sometimes make out?
No.
Because if they don't, then they're not
I mean,
exactly
They
the
enjoy
same.
bubble baths together.
Similar, but not the same.
So you guys make out?
I mean, make
Never
out.
mind. Don't say it. Baby's here.
I mean, she's gonna find out sooner or later.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
All right, Jared, you win. No more making fun of Jared.
Yeah. We're going to bed.
Oh no! What?
Okay.
What? No, I didn't
What?
agree to that, John. No, Jared said no
You
more
said
making fun of Jared. I didn't agree to that.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi,
Bye.
sweetheart.
All right.
Yeah,
You're
Alright.
Can I
saying
end it?
you
Are we
have
going
the
to
finish
best
this off?
hair ever.
Let's ride.
Ready?
On a very strong.
Ready?
Very strong.
Cheers.
Go.
Go
Broncos.
Broncos.
Oh, I thought we were doing-
Cheers.
I thought we
we'll
were doing
figure it
it
out.
right this time. That's fine. Later.